Welcome back to another episode of 108 TV. This week in part 1, we're unlocking the past with new technology, shedding light on our oldest cold case. This Palmer Ranch neighborhood in Osprey holds quite a history.
I will never forget my sister lying on that floor.
This is where a family of 4 were shot and killed after returning home from a Christmas party on December 19th of 1959. Detectives have followed many leads, but none have led them to the killer. Generations of family members have come and gone with no answers.
And Cliff lying there, and Jimmy at his feet, and Debbie in that bath full of water. In that cold house. We had to bury them on Christmas Eve.
It's a difficult case file to read through.
Especially when you're talking an 18-month-old baby that was shot and then also put into a bathtub of water. And then you have a 4-year-old boy and father that were nearly laying next to each other. And that, that gets me choked up. That's heartbreaking. To think that whole family was murdered so cold-bloodedly like that. That's sad.
Lieutenant Mark Lefevre has been working this case on and off throughout his more than 20 years of being in the Investigations Bureau.
There was very limited information at the time. They were found on December 20th, so they were presumably there for about a day. There were no witnesses. There weren't a whole lot of suspect leads at the time.
The Walker family murder is our oldest cold case, 1959. How frustrating is it that it's gone unsolved for this long?
It's very frustrating. 63 years, that's a long time. And there's been a lot of skilled detectives that have reviewed this case and worked on it, and it's very frustrating that we haven't been able to solve it yet.
Why keep investigating?
That's what we do. We seek the truth, and we look for resolution, mostly for the family, though, and for the victims, because then we can be a voice to what happened to them.
Detective Brandon Clark is the lead on this case.
I've spent the majority of my law enforcement career as a detective, and this case has always intrigued me due to its complexity.
Do you feel the pressure to solve this case?
Absolutely. There is a tremendous amount of pressure. And it's really the fact that, it occurred 63 years ago and that killer has yet to be identified. And that really puts a strong sense of urgency on it, to bring justice to the family.
Do you think this case is solvable?
Absolutely, I do, yes. Granted, this case definitely presents its fair sets of challenges. We remain optimistic about it, and, we think that because of the advancements that we'll be able to uncover the truth behind this murder.
What's been the biggest challenge throughout this investigation?
So I'd say the biggest challenges would be really the passage of time and probably the second degradation of evidence. But yet with the advancements of technology, I think we'll be able to overcome those challenges.
By keeping up with the evolution of technology and keeping an open line of communication with the detective assigned to the case, we are able to develop new investigative leads that help these cold cases move forward. It really is a collaborative effort between the crime scene unit and the Investigations Bureau to advance these types of cold cases.
No matter how old the case, no investigation is ever closed until we uncover the truth.
We have a dedicated evidence list to every one of our cold cases. We periodically review these. In addition, we review the current technologies available and how they are evolving. We compare the technologies with our evidence lists, and we make determinations if evidence items can be submitted for evaluation or reevaluation.
Is there a lot of evidence in this case?